Cool, cameras ready. All good. Great, we'll get started. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us for this evening's post-match press conference featuring Tristan Stubbs following the second Wonder Cement T20 International between South Africa and India here at Dafabet St. George's Park. We will look to take questions in the room. If there's time, we will go online. So we'll get straight into it. Who would like to ask the first question? Amir, please go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, just 1 second. Cool.
Thank you for the opportunity. Stubbo batting tonight, and congratulations, obviously, on the win. Could you speak about what you would say we did or South Africa did well tonight that may have been lacking a little bit in Durban?
Yeah, I think with the weather, actually, the slight easterly, most of us knew that player knew it was going to do a bit up front. I think we bowled really well, exceptionally well, and having most of us played here, but it's a real cricket shot wicket because it nips around, especially when it was chilly, a slight easterly. So that really helped us taking those few wickets in the power play up front. And then our spinners contained them really well, as did theirs to us. So it was I think we were clinical up front in the power play.
And, just looking at how overhead conditions were tonight, it was obviously quite grey. It was fairly similar on Friday night. Were there any similarities between how this wicket played tonight and how it played in Durban?
Not really. I think this was normal St. George's, like a little bit slower than everywhere else. Still a really good wicket. If you play like cricket shots, I think when the spinners were bowling, it was sort of just like typical, like staying low, and you couldn't really get under it. So it was quite hard to rotate, and then to still play a shot was even harder.
Cool, we'll just go. Yeah, Salvat. Yeah, Talbot.
Oh, sorry. More play, Tristan. I believe half of Neisner has driven down the road to come and watch you. Is that true?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them, like probably I reckon 30 to 35 of them. They come through normally once a year for the SA20, and they've made a trip now. It's my mom's birthday too, so it's sort of her celebration. So before I met in the team, I went and said hello to everyone at the house that they're staying at. So yeah, it's been a really good day.
If I can just jump in quickly. Well, Neisner is a smaller town. What do you think it means for people from a place like Neisner, which is smaller, to come to and watch the biggest team in the world play cricket and you do so well? What do you think it means to those people?
Not even to those people. I think, like, I live here and we're dying for live sport, to watch live sport. So, I mean, the crowd comes out and they like really involved. You can feel them play and miss. You can really feel like the crowd's here, and I mean the 5 SA20 games, and whenever the Proteas here, it's like the atmosphere is just amazing. And as a local boy, like, we're just dying to watch live sport.
Just hold on 1 second. Do we have a source for that alarm? Sorry, just 1 moment, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead, Kaniso.
Tristan, congratulations on the knock in front of your home crowd. Just talk us through that spell from Varun Chakravarthy and Ravi Bush. How difficult was it having to navigate those eight overs of quality spin?
Yeah, it was tough. They both were doing. We're chatting to Dave now, like just enough to beat you on either side, and yeah, it wasn't easy to come in and like just rotate even, and then let alone take them on. And they are two of the best spinners in the world. So when they're on, it's really tough. And yeah, they got the better of us in the middle there by just outskilling us, I reckon.
In your growth as an international batter, how much does an innings like this mean to you? You've been tasked with number 3 at test match level. You've been floating up and down in the order. But a game like this required proper test match batsmanship where see out spells in the same way you saw out the 2 spinners before attacking the faster bowlers. In the context of what transpired in Bangladesh and what's still to come in what is an important summer season, how much does this type of innings mean for you?
Yeah, I think the way my game's at the moment, like a run a ball knock is easier at the moment than striking it. Having not played much T20 cricket recently, so yeah, it was really nice to get the team over the line and be there, not out at the end. I think as someone who like bats in the middle, that's your like whole goal when chasing, get the team over the line, but do it by being not out at the end.
Great. In the interest of time, we're just going to take one more from online. For those, please go ahead. For those?
In the last couple of months, like can you hear me?
Yeah, just take that one from the top. We can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you now. Please take it from the top.
Perfect. Tristan, you've had a great couple of months, test century, one-day century, and getting with such a lot of maturity. Can you tell us a bit about what's happened in the last few weeks or months in terms of the maturity of your own game?
Yeah, I don't actually know how to answer that. It's just been nice. I really enjoy the longer format because you can spend more time in the middle without feeling like you need to make a play every ball. Yeah, and I really enjoy like the graft of batting long. And I think that's the longer form cricket just naturally helps your T20 game and the batsmanship and spending time at the middle just like and not having to make a play really helps the rest of the format. So I think that's been the biggest thing.
Great, thanks for those, and thank you very much, Tristan, for joining us this evening. And apologies again for the alarm that cut into our time. India will be up next. Thank you very much, everyone.
Cool. Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. We have with us Varun Chakravarthy. As usual, one question at a time. First, go.
वरुण भाई congrats सबसे पहले तो और जब 124 स्कोर बनाया था तो कैप्टन या कोच की साइड से क्या मतलब आप लोगों को बोला गया था या आपके माइंड में क्या चल रहा था क्योंकि यहाँ पे सबको लग रहा था कि पेसर्स को ज़्यादा मदद मिल रही है लेकिन जिस तरीके से आपने बॉलिंग करी क्या कुछ अलग किया आपने
Nothing different, but when during the innings break, Surya came and told us that let's not think about the result and let's just go all out, and that's what we tried to do. And I think we did our best, and we could have pulled it off, maybe, but we gave it all. Yeah.
कमबैक हुआ आपका बहुत लंबे टाइम बाद हुआ उस टाइम पीरियड में बीच में बहुत साल ऐसा भी था कि बहुत हार्ड टाइम चल रहा था उस समय कैसे दिमाग को या माइंड को रिफ्रेश कर रहे थे आप और खुद को मोटिवेट कर रहे थे
Definitely, the last 3 years were a little tough, and the only thing I could do is play lots of cricket, and I started playing a lot of the domestic league in India, and that definitely helped me understand my game better, and that's what helped me.
So how are you approaching? How are you approaching your bowling? Be it like in the first few overs or whenever you are coming onto the ball. Like, how are you approaching your bowling?
Obviously, the mindset has to be aggressive. When the score is low, you have to pick wickets, and that's when we can win the match. That has to be my approach in the next 2 games also, because it's going to be a do or die match for us. Yeah.
Varun, speaking about those wickets that you took in Durban, those are your best figures at the time, 3 for 25, and then tonight it's 5 for 17. Also your best figures of your entire career. The first part of my question is, what does that say what does that say to you, and how do you feel about achieving your best figures outside of your home country and playing a team that your nation played in the final of the T20 World Cup, essentially the 2 best teams in the world?
Definitely, when we came to South Africa, we knew that it's going to be a challenging tour, and because the Proteas, they are one of the best teams right now going around, and they have a powerful batting lineup. Doing well against them definitely gives me motivation to do more better, and definitely hopefully I can do well in the upcoming games. Yeah.
And the second part of my question is, speak about this type of game. Is this the type of game that players such as yourself, you live for? A highly competitive match where the margins are so small?
This match was that way, and in T20 you can't predict how the match is going to go, but you have to prepare yourself in every possible way, because we play IPL, we play 14 to 18 matches, so you get to play almost every type of matches, close and nail biters and encounter 200 plus scores, so you get to play different types of matches, so that does help.
Varun, obviously congratulations on the career best, and unlucky with the loss. But just looking at what you guys may not have done to the best of your ability this evening, how do you look to rectify that? Is there any change in your approach for this next 2 games, knowing that the next one could possibly decide the series?
That's what the coaching staffs will be doing, and they'll be definitely discussing with the captain and what can be done better. And what I feel is, 125 was a very low score, and we gave our best. So I think the same intent, if we play the next match, I think we'll be able to pull off something amazing. Yeah.
वरुण, गौतम गंभीर के साथ आपने केकेआर में बहुत टाइम स्पेंड किया इस साल, और अब वो इंडियन टीम के भी कोच है. आपकी उनसे कोई बातचीत हुई जब आप इंडियन टीम में वापसी कर रहे थे, कमबैक कर रहे थे?
Yes, we played the Bangladesh tour, and he was coaching the team, and definitely we spoke a lot, and he gave me a lot of role clarity. He told me, even if you go for 30-40 runs, it doesn't matter. All you have to look is to pick wickets. So that's your role in the team, and the clarity which they gave definitely helped me.
Thank you.
Thank you.